Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today we're going to be diving into something pretty wild
Yes.
that's been making headlines, and I'm sure a lot of you've seen it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's Russia's announcement of a new cancer vaccine,
That's right.
and I know what you're thinking.
I know where your head's at.
Vaccine.
Yeah.
It's bringing up some, maybe not some pleasant memories of the whole COVID thing,
Right.
but trust me, this is completely different.
Different ball game. Yeah.
We've got some really interesting reports from NDTV and Newsweek
Great sources.
about this potential breakthrough. And yeah, let's just say it's got everyone talking.
It really has.
So you're probably listening to this and thinking, is this too good to be true?
Er-
Should I be skeptical? Should I be excited, hopeful?
A lot of emotion.
All of the above.
Yeah.
So let's just break it all down
Let's do it.
and see what we can learn.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest thing that's making this such a big deal?
Well, I think what's really grabbing everyone's attention is the fact that they're saying this vaccine will be available for free to patients
Wow.
by early 2025.
2025, that's right around the corner.
It's very soon. And if that actually happens, that would be a completely unprecedented move.
Yeah, especially for something this advanced.
Absolutely.
I mean, free.
Yeah.
That's not something you hear every day,
Not at all.
especially with medical treatments.
Especially these days.
Yeah. Newsweek even called it a potential game changer.
I saw that.
But I think before we get too ahead of ourselves,
Yeah.
let's make sure everyone listening
Level set, get on the same page.
understands what makes this vaccine so different,
The why.
the why.
Yeah.
And it really comes down to something called mRNA technology.
Okay.
Now, you remember those COVID vaccines?
Right.
Well, this new cancer vaccine uses the same basic idea.
Interesting.
It's kind of like sending a coded message
Like a secret message.
to your cells,
Uh-huh.
teaching them how to recognize and fight off cancer cells.
So your own body is doing the work.
Exactly.
That's fascinating.
And that's what makes this so different
I see.
from traditional treatments.
Right, because usually it's like we're hitting the body with something from the outside
Yeah.
to try to kill the cancer.
Right. Radiation, chemo, all that.
Exactly. And those can have a lot of side effects.
Definitely not a walk in the park.
No, they're not fun.
So this is where I think things get really interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
And this is where I start to get a little lost.
Yeah.
So the articles mention using something called artificial neural networks
Yeah.
to personalize the vaccine.
All right.
So are we saying that each vaccine is unique
Basically, yes.
to the person's cancer?
That's the idea.
How is that even possible?
It sounds crazy, all right, like science fiction,
It does.
but it's actually closer to reality than you might think.
Okay.
So imagine this.
Okay.
Your immune system, it's like a lock.
Okay.
And each cancer has a unique key
Okay.
that allows it to kind of bypass your body's defenses.
So it's unlocking the defenses and just getting in.
Exactly. It's sneaking past.
Okay.
So what this vaccine is trying to do is create a custom-made key blocker.
The key blocker.
Yeah, you got it.
I like that.
So it's preventing the cancer from unlocking those defenses in the first place.
So it can't even get in.
Exactly. And AI, that's where the artificial intelligence comes in.
Okay.
It's helping researchers analyze the specific characteristics of each person's cancer
Right.
to design these very precise blockers.
So it's like a custom-made treatment.
Exactly. Personalized medicine.
So instead of attacking the whole body like chemo, this vaccine goes straight for the cancer itself.
That's the goal.
That's amazing.
It's pretty incredible, and it could potentially mean a lot fewer side effects.
Oh, that would be huge.
Yeah, think about the impact that could have on people's lives.
Absolutely.
Not having to go through all the horrible things that come with chemo and radiation.
Yeah, now, I do remember the reports mentioning that this is still in the very early stages.
Yes, that's a very important point.
So just to be clear,
Yes.
this vaccine, it's not available yet.
No, it's not.
It's still in preclinical trials,
Direct.
which means it's only been tested in labs.
Yeah, not on humans yet.
So we're not quite there yet.
No, but the early results are promising.
That's good.
They've shown that it can suppress tumor growth
That's what we want to hear.
and spread in those lab settings.
Okay.
But we're still a long way from declaring this a cure.
So no victory dance just yet.
Not yet, but we can definitely be cautiously optimistic.
I like that cautiously optimistic.
Yeah,
But the potential here is huge.
it really is. It's exciting.
And it makes you wonder what this could mean for the future of cancer treatment,
Absolutely.
not just in Russia, but globally.
Yeah, this has the potential to change everything.
It really does. And, you know, this isn't just a scientific advancement. It's also a big geopolitical move.
That's a great point.
Russia's making a statement here
They are.
about their commitment to becoming a leader in biotech.
And that could have all sorts of implications. How this plays out on the world stage in terms of scientific collaborations, potential competition, and even just access to this treatment is something we'll need to watch closely.
It's a developing story for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, so to sum up,
Big picture time.
we've got a potential breakthrough cancer vaccine coming out of Russia.
Check.
It uses this really cool mRNA technology,
Check.
and it's personalized to each patient's unique cancer.
Triple check.
And it could be available for free
Can't forget that part.
as early as 2025.
That's the hope.
But, and this is a big but,
Emphasis on the but.
it's still in preclinical trials.
Right.
It hasn't been tested on humans yet.
So we need to be patient
Exactly.
and wait for more data.
Cautiously optimistic.
Exactly.
But before we wrap up,
Yes.
I want to leave everyone listening with something to think about.
All right. I like where this is going.
If this vaccine does work,
Hypothetically speaking.
what are the implications of one country having this kind of medical power?
That's a really great question.
It brings up so many things
It does.
about access,
Yes.
equity,
Big time.
and the future of global healthcare.
Absolutely, because what happens if other countries can't afford to develop something similar?
Right.
Or what if Russia decides to limit access to the vaccine?
Yeah, a lot to consider.
Definitely something to keep in mind as the story unfolds.
Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive, and like you said, the story's unfolding.
We're just at the beginning.
So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on it, and we'll keep you updated as things develop.
Sounds good.
So in the meantime, everyone stay curious,
Stay curious.
and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
See you then.